Hi, I'm Marianne, a mum and business owner living here in Scotland.
And I'm Emily, her daughter, figuring out life, love, and career chaos while living in Dubai.
Welcome to the Distance Diaries. This is where we catch up on everything: family wins, career curveballs, the messy moments, and the hilarious bits in between.
Every week, we share honest, funny, and sometimes emotional conversations about staying connected no matter where life takes us.
So grab a cuppa and join us, because staying close doesn't have to be complicated.
Let's dive right in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Distance Diaries.
Woohoo!
Episode number 5, the last one before we are reunited.
No, episode 6. It will be live from home. You will be sitting on this couch in front of this tree with me on episode 6. How cool is that?
I'm so excited.
And do you know something? We did not plan to both be looking a bit more festive today. I just thought I was going to surprise you sitting in front of the tree. And then you came on with trees on your head.
I know, if you're listening and you can't see us, I've got a festive headband on and my mum is sitting in front of the Christmas tree. That was not planned.
Not planned at all, just shows you. Great minds and all that. So, Emily, we are going to dive right in today. What are we going to be talking about?
So today we are going to be talking all things money, but with a wee festive twist. So we're going to be talking about gift giving around Christmas. We're going to be debunking some myths. We're going to be giving some money saving tips. All that good stuff. Save you a
It's
few pennies.
festive money chaos out there. I don't know what it's like for you in Dubai, but it is festive cash chaos with people. Do you know this huge talk about there not being any money, the economy being terrible, about crashing round the corner, and the stress you can actually feel? It's palpable here.
Yeah. It's the same over here. Not a huge emphasis around buying gifts because I've got friends that just wait till they go home to buy gifts and things like that. But it's such a money making time of year that no matter where you are in the world, they're going to jump on it. So there's Christmas brunches, there's Christmas markets, there's just so many ways that you can spend money at this time of year here, even though not everybody actually celebrates it. And people who don't even celebrate it still spend more money than they probably should around this time of year.
See, that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, it's a religious festival. That's what it is. And it's been so commercialised. And I was thinking about, has it really changed since I grew up? And the answer's no, it really hasn't. I remember, my mum and dad weren't wealthy people. Do you know, they worked really, really hard. But at Christmas time, we were abundant. I mean, we would wait on Santa to come in. Do you know, when you're waiting, we would go through my mum's room, my mum and dad's room, and say, "Santa been yet?" And it was like, "No, Santa's not been yet." Really meaning it's too early, go back to bed. Do you know what I mean? And then,
Can I jump in? I want to just say, if there is any small ears around, anybody with young children that could be listening to this, I suggest you put headphones on just in case we talk about things that only adults should know around Christmas time.
well, do you know when it was like they just knew when Santa was coming? They just knew. And they knew Santa didn't come early in our house. So he never came early in our house. But see, when I went down, it was abundant. Presents were abundant. And I think now about the pressures. And it wasn't just like Santa presents, it was presents for aunties and mums and cousins, and all of that was all going on. And it was just abundant. And mum and dad didn't have much to be spending that kind of money. And it must have been so stressful. I remember my mum actually winning a lot of, she won the bingo once, and it was like a prize bingo. And she managed to get a lot of gifts from the prize bingo over the year. I know, I mean, it was like crazy stuff. But that pressure was always there, but it's just got worse. Definitely just got worse. And I was thinking, actually, I don't know what your experience of Christmas was when you were younger.
Yeah, I was exactly the same. Our Christmas was always so abundant. You and Dad were always so good at picking up on. We always got. I never remember a Christmas where I was ever disappointed with
Yeah.
what never did or didn't get. Like, I always got, not that I got everything I circled in the Argos catalogue, but I got everything that I really, truly wanted to an extent. So, like, even just the wee things, Dad in particular was quite good at the wee silly things,
Yeah,
like the
yeah, he
Doctor
was.
Who things, or all the things that you'd be like, does she even like that? But I
I
was just
know.
going through a wee phase of watching Doctor Who with Dad. Like, he liked
Yeah,
that, so he would pick up the wee things that you think, oh, only Santa would know that I would like that.
yeah. I know, and he always made sure that he knew, didn't he? And it was always there. But I always remember it was the stress of knowing what to get. Yeah, like my mother-in-law, knowing what to get, what was enough, And it's strange as yous have got older, and now I'm buying for, you've Santa's still focused on children, and yous are grown-ups now, so it's over to me, and the focus is. I don't know, it's shifted a bit, I think, especially since you and Orla have lived away.
Yeah.
What would you say has been the biggest shift?
Like, I couldn't care less if I come home and don't have a single gift with my name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Could not care less. All I care, and maybe it's my age now, like mid-20s and beyond. If I want something, I can save up myself and get it if I really want it that badly. And I now understand the pressures of Christmas and of gift giving and how much it actually is. So, see, just a good Christmas dinner and a nice Christmas, like, I'm happy. Maybe matching pyjamas is the most that I would ask for. If I
You
love
love
that.
pajamas, don't you? There's just certain staples that you just know that's what you need to give you, and you'll be really, really happy. And Orla is exactly the same. She really doesn't care. She actually loves the buying for others, but she's not as fussed about the getting back.
Yeah.
So she's awful. She'll go out and spend, but that's where she gets her joy from.
Yeah. That is
She
where the
really
gift
does.
is though. Like, my focus is on making sure that you, Orla, and Paul all have something that's really special and something that you maybe wouldn't buy yourself, because
Yeah.
I love yous and yous deserve that. But if I didn't get
Yeah.
anything in return, that doesn't matter.
But for me, it's like I agree with all of that. Right, it's when you were all growing up, I would say to you, when you say, what do you want? I go, do you know, give me the gift of your time. Draw me something beautiful. Write me something that will make me cry, which doesn't take much. You write the best cards in the world. You really do. You're beautiful with words, and that's what I value. And despite all of that, the commercial pull to buy can make you feel so guilty, especially now because we are a week before Christmas now, and I'm already thinking I should have got more. I should have got more earlier. I should have been on top of it in September. Do you know when the big advent calendars came out and there was special offers on? I should have done it then. And I find myself having moments where I'm torturing myself about it, that I've
Yeah.
not done it and now it's too late, which
I
is absolutely ridiculous.
I find it more like that now, not in a commercial sort of way necessarily, that it's making me, adverts and promotions are making me wanting to spend more, but since I've moved away, I only get to see you
Mm.
once or twice a year, so I have that thing inside me, like, I need to give you more because I'm not there.
Yeah,
It's
I
almost like
suppose I never really thought about that. I think I feel like you're really present all the time anyway. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, and I know that there's certain things that you wouldn't maybe buy for yourself, so I know what I can step in to do. But my focus is on how do I give you the best experience while you're home?
yeah,
How do I make sure that you've got all the food you love? I mean, we live across the road from Marks and Spencer's. That's your happiest place in the world.
I know, that'll bankrupt you,
That will bankrupt me because
all the
you
food
have
that I
always
like.
loved your truck and you are a Marks and Spencer's addict. When you come home, it's all the stuff I think you've seen on TikTok, and then you get to come home and just indulge in a lot of it. But do you know when it's just having the morning, Christmas morning, and what we do, and the kind of traditions that we've followed, and what we do on Christmas Eve, and making sure that's special, and having as much time watching Christmas movies, reminiscing, looking at photographs, talking to one another, eating beautiful things. I don't know, do you think your generation is more focused on gifts or experiences? Because we were definitely of a gift generation because nobody really had the money in between Christmas and the next Christmas to have great experiences.
Yeah. I think there is a shift starting to happen where people, like, generations are becoming more mindful. I think,
Yeah.
and like it's like a trendy thing to be now.
No, I get that.
Funny way, I don't know. I just know for me and my friends and the people around me, it's becoming more about experience rather than gift. For ourselves, we still like to give. Do you know what I mean? It's such a hard, but we are like my generation now. We're coming into that stage where it is like for Christmas we don't want anything, or maybe we want that pair of pajamas or just that wee bit of skincare that you maybe wouldn't buy yourself, but it
Do you
would
think
kind of
your
be.
friends are like that? Do you think your friends are like that, really? If I was to go into their homes on Christmas morning and they're sitting there with their partners or whatever, and they would just be saying, oh, here's a thing. I don't think so.
Oh no,
I
not
think that's more you. I don't think that's a general thing. I don't see it.
really.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think there's a lot of wanting the right brand, wanting the right thing. I mean, if I just need to pop onto Instagram, I pop the telly on, it is everywhere about getting just the right pair of trainers,
Yeah,
the right perfume. Even your sister has got a little list and she knows exactly. I mean, she goes high quality at Christmas. She's not a volume girl at Christmas, but she wants the best perfume, the best mascara. Why you would pay 50 quid for a mascara, I will never know. But, it's that kind of stuff that she really wants.
but
Now that,
that's it. Me and Orla are different. Like Orla's 21, I'm 25. We're different. Are we the same generation? Yeah.
I don't know, are you? I think you are.
Well, she's 2003. I'm 19. I'm in
Oh, I'll have to look
1998.
that up.
Anyway, but she's still in that phase where like they are heavily influenced by brands and all that sort of stuff. But I think people my age onwards, it's nice to have it, but we can get ourselves it if we want it. Like, we won't
So,
put pressure on other people to get
I
us
suppose,
it. No.
I mean, I still put 21, 22 in the same bag as 25, 26. I don't really define you, but it's an interesting one. I tell you what, a wee question then. What would you say then has been the best gift, Christmas gift you have ever had?
Best Christmas gift I've ever had. Uh,
Maybe I would have been better asking for the worst one.
the worst Christmas gift I've ever had. What?
I know
Oh,
what mine is.
I
You
think I
should
know what
know.
it is. I
Right,
didn't
what
buy
do you
it,
think
did I?
it is? No, you didn't.
Didn't.
It was Paul one year bought me a laser pen.
And
Oh, there was something else, a zombie mask.
a zombie mask.
That was in the same year. That was, and you
That
just
was,
didn't understand that wasn't funny.
and nothing else. I don't think. I think that was it.
I know he wasn't. He's not very good with gifts, is he? He
It's not
does
better.
try. So that was that. But I did try. No, I didn't even try to be grateful. I couldn't even find that one funny. So that was that's probably the worst one.
I
The
don't think
best.
I've had a bad Christmas gift. I think I've had years when I was younger where I maybe didn't get exactly what I wanted, and I had that selfish
Yeah, but that's child stuff,
disappointment.
though.
Yeah,
I
but I've
can still
never
tell you,
broken.
I wanted a Cindy doll, and I never ever got Cindy. I wanted Cindy and Cindy house and her horse, and I never ever got anything like that. I got Tiny Tears dolls, and I didn't really want them. But that's just kids for you, do you know? But commercialisation then really hit you.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering though, I mean, do you think that, I mean, you've got all the commercial stuff, all the the adverts, global communications massive, so you can find out about something that's hitting the shops in America and everybody wants it here. But do you think if we educated our kids better about money, then that would impact how we spend at Christmas?
No.
Do you know? I think it would.
No, because even now, like, I don't, what are you teaching them though? What are you educating
Exactly.
them on?
But you're teaching them nothing right now. I mean, you think about you went to school. The root of all of many of the challenges we have in business, people getting into massive amounts of debt, is all because they don't have the financial knowledge to do anything else. And our culture is also it classes money as something that you need to have, but also it also classes it as something that's kind of dirty word sometimes. Do you know,
Yeah.
if you've got the money, you're greedy or you're full of yourself, do you know? And that went right back to my generation, because I always remember there was a guy who drove this, it was like an old Rolls Royce or something, I think. And my mum and my gran would go, who does he think he is? Well, maybe he worked really hard for that Rolls Royce. But
Yeah.
their mindset was just like, who does he think he is? And it was a really negative thing to have cash. And it goes back to our education. Do you know? And we don't, I mean, at school, do you remember being taught about investment, about how to have savings, about what savings meant to you, about how you got nothing practical whatsoever?
No, none at all.
Nothing. The value of money is not taught. Algebra is taught, you know, equations are taught, and stuff to get you through a maths exam taught.
So, yeah, people might, teaching people on, savings, the value of money could work, but it's the marketing like does it? Do you know what I mean? It's not how much you know about money and savings. Like, it's so commercialized, like you're hook, drawn and sinkered into it. It's
I don't
hard, isn't
know.
it?
I don't know.
So
I
what's
think you
one thing that you wouldn't splurge on at Christmas?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't splurge on a 50 quid turkey. I think
Okay.
that's just ridiculous. Why would you go out and spend 50? It's not even, I mean, I'm saying 50 quid, it's more than that. Give me like 100 quid for a turkey. I mean, why would you spend that? I even go to Marks and Spencer's and think, are you having a laugh? It's a bit of turkey, it's a bit of chicken. It's not any different from any time of the year.
Yeah.
I just cannot spend money on that. Cannot spend money on that. Can't spend money on really expensive crackers, because it's all crap. It goes in the bin. Whereas I'd rather have a ton of them, have a laugh pulling them, and do the silly fish thing and chuck all the junk in the bin at the end of it.
Those are the best crackers though, aren't they? The ones with the shite toys and the rubbish
Yeah,
jokes
yeah,
and the colourful hats. Like, they're the best ones.
definitely. I would have that. So what would you not spend money on?
I wouldn't spend money. See all these new trends that are coming in, like, they might be fun to receive, yeah, but see, like, 1st of December boxes, or I understand Christmas Eve boxes, those are fun, but spending in excess on Christmas Eve boxes
Oh
and
yeah.
1st of December, but and
Oh yeah. Oh,
they
but
are
you know,
cool. If somebody gave me one, amazing, but I wouldn't spend my money on a fancy advent calendar unless it was really worth the money and everything inside it is stuff that I want to purchase
see,
anyway.
that's the thing, isn't it? It's usually you'll get maybe one or two nice things, and the rest of it you don't know what to do with, or it's not your thing, or it's too scented, or it's the wrong colour lipstick.
It's all mini as well most of the time.
Yeah. I've never, do you know these makeup sets you get at Christmas?
Yeah.
And it's got 4 lipsticks, and and it's like a bargain because it's Estee Lauder and you couldn't get for that price. And you just think, it's a total con. I think it's like all their end of stock that they can't sell, and they pull together the colours.
Yeah.
That there's really only one half decent one, and you don't actually know anybody who would wear the other three. So you can't even open it up and split it up and make it into gifts. I think they're a total con. I wouldn't have them. So I suppose on the flip of that then, if that's what we wouldn't spend money on, if there was one Christmas, well, we call it a tradition. Yeah, let's say if there was a Christmas tradition you could start that you could spend an unlimited amount of money on, what would it be?
Oh, I would love to do like a Christmas skiing holiday every year. I would
That's really
love
funny.
that.
When would you do it though? When would you do it?
In between Christmas and New Year, I think. Leave Boxing Day, maybe.
That's what I was going to say. That was
Was
what
it?
I was going to say. I
That
was
would be.
going to say I would start a holiday, family holiday that you go away every Boxing Day.
It
It's
has to
done
be
and
festive.
dusted. Yeah. But you would all create this experience that you would have the day and then you would go in Boxing Day. And I think what I would do, I really love the European way that they do Christmas when it's more about Christmas Eve. So you go to midnight mass and you go to midnight mass, you have your big meal that night as well. All the family come round. And then Christmas Day isn't what it is here. It's much more of a restful day. So I quite like that idea, do you know, of getting up on having all the meal stuff on Christmas Eve, being able to go to midnight mass. Oh, I would, but getting up in the morning, still have a few presents, but there isn't the same running about making turkey and all of that. You could sit and watch all the Christmas crap on the telly in your jammies all day. Do you know?
No, that's like Christmas Eve is for. Christmas Eve is for watching the movies and getting excited for Christmas Day. And still having a nice dinner. Maybe get a Chinese or something on Christmas Eve. That's fun. Or have like, I don't know, or like a cheese board, like a wee picky bits dinner on Christmas Eve. That's fun. And then Christmas Day is the day. Like that's the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do the European way.
I just think, well, I mean, that was just an idea. I don't think either are bad, but I think that the fact that we would both invest in a family holiday, it comes back to experience. I would gladly not have a thing for Christmas, and that Christmas is just all about having a massive experience together.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But no
Big-
gifts, it's an experience, eh?
A big ski holiday. I know you don't. Well, you've got a really bad track record of skiing, but me and Orla ski, so
You've been brilliant at it. I tried, and I think I've got a weaker left side and a right side. And I ended up in the car park of the ski club, well, nearly right through the trees. And I just couldn't do that. What do you call it? Slalom. So I
yeah.
only went one way, which wasn't useful. And I just gave up and I went to what do they say when you went off piste? No, it wasn't. What do they say when you just spend it in the bar? Anyway, that's what I did. I used to just sit there and drink coffee in the end. I just gave up.
Yeah.
But maybe it would be okay if I went away and tried it. Yeah, right. That's what we're going to do. Right. So we have been talking today about the festive chaos of money. Do you know, what is your experience of that festive chaos? Because we are definitely still feeling it, but we are fighting it because I know this year, are really getting focused on not going mad about Christmas, it being a lovely experience with one another, spending lots of time with one another, knowing that we'll exchange gifts, but nothing ridiculously abundant. It'll
Yep.
be thoughtful, considered, and I can't wait till you're home. I honestly can't wait till you're home. I know.
Days.
Next
This
episode 6, we'll be sitting here on this sofa. But before that, we have got our little segment of Q&A, and we've got a couple of questions for today, I think. And I think, let me have a wee look at this first one. What do you think? This is one that's came in, and it's from Louise, and she asked, it's a budget-friendly way to make Christmas feel special without expensive gifts.
Oh, I think within families, a fun way to do it is a family secret Santa.
Oh yeah, that works well, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's still exciting. You're all pulling names and guessing who each other's got, but you're only buying for one person.
Yes.
So you're not buying for. Some people have huge families. Like I've got friends that
Yeah.
are buying for 8 people plus their kids.
That's
That's too much.
crazy. Crazy.
Buying
I
or you
love
just
that idea.
yeah, just a secret Santa. I mean, we don't have
I
enough
hate
people
Secret
to do
Santas.
that. See, I don't mind a secret. I think it's quite fun when it's amongst friends. I don't like Secret Santa in the
Work,
workplace, to be honest. No,
neither do I.
I think
That
depends where
is
you work, but
awful.
no, not a
No, I
wise
would
use.
just say that's one way to be budget friendly at Christmas. Stand up for yourself. And do you know, when you say it's only 20 quid, it's a secret Santa at work, you just say, listen, bless and release, it's not for me. And that's okay to say no to that. It doesn't mean you're miserable. I mean,
Yep.
who has actually got anything they really love on a work secret Santa? And I
Uh-huh.
always feel sorry for the guys who get the woman who they don't know, and then you get like some bath bombs that'll,
Bayless and
give
Harden.
you Payless Harden bath bombs or hand lotion, and you just think
Yeah,
that's going in the next raffle for a charity. Do you know?
yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. Focus on quality. Is my
As well, say no to Christmas nights out that you don't actually want to go on, even if it's work or if it's like extended friends or
yeah.
whatever. You don't need to go to your work's Christmas night out. That's
No,
not obligatory. It doesn't make you less of a team player. I mean, most companies cover the cost, so if you want to go,
fine.
fine. But if it's not, then that's totally okay not to do that.
I think that's a great idea as well. I don't think it's reflective of you in any way whatsoever. So there you are, some top tips for making gifts and the whole experience of Christmas that little bit less expensive. Right, what have you got? I know that you've got one as well.
Yeah, so Emma has written in. Emma also lives in Dubai. It's her first year here, her first Christmas here, and
Yeah,
she
Emma.
has said that she's used to being cold, she's used to being around family. She's also from the UK, and it's just not feeling that special for her. So, what is there to do in Dubai to keep her festive spirit alive? So,
I
are
went
you
to
about to
there. It was when you said she's used to the cold. How much do you love getting off the plane and feeling the cold?
There's nothing more special than being in the cold again, especially at Christmas. So I feel you there. But I stayed in Dubai last year for Christmas, and I get where you're coming from. The festive spirit here, especially when you're used to it being so cold and wintry and that magical time, it is quite hard to get into it over here. And again, with working things as well over here, you don't have the same, unless you're in a British workplace or a workplace that all celebrate Christmas, you don't have the Christmas nights out, you don't have the time off over Christmas. You might have a wee Christmas tree in your office, but that's about it. It's kind of just business as usual and you celebrate in your own way, in your own time. But there is loads to do. Hopefully, you've got a few friends that are also staying for Christmas, some friends that you've maybe made over the year. If you don't, there's loads of groups on Facebook where people are looking for others to hang about with at Christmas. That's the best thing about Dubai. Everybody is so open to meeting new people. And so if you don't know anybody here, get on the Facebook groups. Don't be scared to post and just ask, because you'll be so shocked at the amount of people that'll jump on it straight away and send you a message, even if it's not to hang out over Christmas, just to meet you and spend time with you otherwise. There's a few Christmas markets on the go. There's one at the Madara in Jumeirah, which is always lovely. There's one at Expo City as well. I've not been to that one. Global Village, they have a lot of festivities going on. They've got their big Christmas tree, and that's like a big, massive Christmas market, I suppose. So you can go there. There's a few pantomimes going on, which always reminds you of home. That's a very home Christmas thing to do, go to a panto. So there's Elf, there's the Wizard of Oz, there's Aladdin, a few more. What else is there? There's Ski Dubai actually, where you can actually go to the snow. So you can go for a winter wonderland experience, and they've got it all decked out as Santa's grotto. You can go, you get a hot chocolate. You can go with your pals and meet Santa as well if you want. That's just a bit of fun. Or you can go sledging, and it's real snow, so you feel that wee bit of cold. Another one, just quickly, there's actually, I don't know if Ski Dubai are doing it this year, but last year they did a winter cinema in Ski Dubai. So it was inside the snow. They had made this cinema space, and you got to wear, like, they give you the big jacket, they give you the gloves. I think they give you earmuffs, a hot chocolate, a wee bit of food, and you watch a festive movie, like, on chairs in the snow,
Oh, that's quite cute, actually.
which
I'd
is
do
really
that here if they did it.
Yeah. So there's loads of festive things to do. Just get your pals. On Christmas Day, go for a brunch, festive brunch. I did Saffron at the Atlanta shop last year. Brunches are always a great time, and you just get to drink lots, eat lots, sing Christmas songs, and just enjoy the time, because you'll only get to do it once for the first time.
Yeah. I think I remember you saying, because you wanted to just experience it for the first year, but it was actually after Christmas, immediately after Christmas, it just went dead. Christmas just died a day.
Yeah.
And then it was that kind of, here you have a letdown to it. Do you know, it's still really Christmassy. People are still talking about their experience, and then you're building up to New Year. It's a whole experience, but there it wasn't. And that really hit you hard, I think, last year.
Definitely. Even on Christmas Day, it's business as usual. Like, people are getting up, going to work. It is a normal day for a large percentage of people here. It's not any difference. People are going to work, people are doing their shopping, no shops are shut. And then there's that wee percentage of people that are celebrating it and going out and things. I would suggest as well, if you do have friends here, have a wee sleepover on Christmas Eve, so you're not waking up
Oh,
on Christmas Day yourself. Get matching jammies, go get a Christmas camembert wreath from Pennies, have a wee cheese board night, watch movies, and wake up on Christmas Day together and enjoy your morning with somebody.
yeah. I suppose there's a bit for me in it, is that it's a chance to, I suppose you'll make more of it if you let go of measuring it against what you're used to, and just being open to making it the best new experience that you've ever had.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the moment you start measuring it, if you've had great experiences at home with family and all that, it's never going to match. It just has to create something that's equally as good but different in its own way, is what I would probably say around that.
Wee bit of advice as well on Christmas Day: don't phone your family and be on FaceTime to them whilst they're having Christmas dinner or whilst they're opening presents and doing all those key things that you're going to miss. Phone them, say Merry Christmas, chat to them about what you're doing that day, you know, have that phone call, but just keep it at that one phone call is what I would say, and then enjoy the rest of your day, because you know what's going on, you know they're opening presents, you know you're going to miss it. So just make the most of
Don't
your
torture yourself.
Don't torture yourself. Just enjoy your day for what it is.
And you'll never have a first Christmas in Dubai again.
No.
So make it an experience that you can, like Emily, you're sharing here with other people. Make it something worth sharing. Do you know? And it's a one day out of your whole life, but it's going to be one that you'll probably talk about and remember. So nail it, and make it something positive that you take forward into your life with you.
Defos.
Right. That feels like a good place to wrap it up for today. A wee bit of Christmas tree vibe going on today, Emily. I think a wee bit of chit chat about the chaos of Christmas finance, Christmas money has been really good to talk about, actually. And I cannot wait for you to be home and for us to have a really simple, meaningful Christmas together. And I know that in episode 6 you're going to be here and we're going to be talking about all things traditions when you come home and sharing some of our traditions. And it'd be great to hear from listeners about what their Christmas traditions are. So wherever you're listening, share it in the comments on Spotify, reach out in our DMs across social media on TikTok, Instagram at the Distance Diaries podcast, or you can join us at the Distance Diaries Facebook group. So it's time to go. We're going to love you and leave you. We're going to get ready for the build up to Santa coming and Emily flying thousands of miles home to her mammy.
Can't wait.
Can't wait, sweetheart. Right, everybody, enjoy the next week, and we will see you back here, same time, same place at
The Distance Diaries.
Yay! See you then, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for spending time with us on the Distance Diaries.
We hope you laughed, maybe learned something, and most importantly, felt a little more connected.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs a little connection too.
And join us on Instagram and TikTok at the Distance Diaries podcast for sneak peeks, behind the scenes fun, and much more.
We'll see you next week, same time, same place.
Until then, stay connected, no matter the miles.